Welcome to Money Talks. This is gonna blow your mind. Born with a silver spoon, the Red Bull Air. Imagine being born into a world where luxury is the norm and wealth is a given. That's the life Mark Mateschitz was born into. From the moment he took his first breath, he was destined for a life of opulence and privilege. But who is this man? And why should you care about him? Mark Mateschitz. Ever heard of him? Maybe not. He's not exactly a household name, but his story is one of immense wealth and unexpected responsibility. Born in 1993, Mark grew up in the shadow of his father's colossal achievements, but you've definitely heard of what his dad created, Red Bull. Dietrich Mateschitz, Mark's father, co-founded the energy drink company in 1987, and it quickly became a global phenomenon. Red Bull isn't just a drink, it's a lifestyle, a brand that sponsors extreme sports and high-octane events. You know, the drink that gives you wings? Yeah, that one. It's more than just a catchy slogan, it's a promise of energy and vitality that has resonated with millions around the world. Red Bull has become synonymous with pushing the limits and living life to the fullest. Well, Mark inherited a big chunk of that energy drink empire. When Dietrich passed away in 2022, Mark suddenly found himself at the helm of a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. It's a lot to take in for anyone, let alone someone in their early 30s. We're talking billions, with a B. The kind of money that most people can only dream of. But with great wealth comes great responsibility, and Mark had to quickly adapt to his new role. Like, seriously, a lot of money. We're talking about a fortune that can buy anything and everything. Mansions, yachts, private jets, you name it. But it's not just about the material wealth, it's about the influence and power that come with it. At 31 years old, Mark became the world's richest young billionaire after his father passed away in 2022. Overnight, he went from relative obscurity to being one of the most talked about figures in the business world. Talk about a life-changing inheritance. It's not just the money, it's the legacy, the expectations, and the pressure to live up to his father's name. Mark had to navigate the complexities of running a global brand while dealing with the personal loss of his father. Suddenly, this Austrian guy nobody really knew became the envy of every caffeine addict on the planet. Red Bull's reach is vast, and its influence is undeniable. Mark had to step into the spotlight and prove that he was capable of steering the ship. But let's be honest, inheriting a billion-dollar company isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There's a lot of pressure to maintain the brand's success and to innovate in a highly competitive market. Mark had to deal with boardroom politics, strategic decisions, and the weight of public scrutiny. It comes with pressure, responsibility, and probably a lot of awkward family dinners. Balancing personal life with professional obligations is never easy, especially when the stakes are this high. Mark had to find a way to manage it all without losing his sanity. So, what's a young billionaire to do with all that cash and caffeine-fueled power? The world is watching to see how Mark Mateschitz will shape the future of Red Bull and what new heights he will take the brand to. One thing's for sure, with wings like these, the sky's the limit. Billionaire blues. What to do with all that dough? Being a billionaire, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Mark Mateschitz is finding that out firsthand. Imagine the possibilities. Private jets, yachts the size of small islands, a lifetime supply of Red Bull, check, check, and probably check. But here's the thing about having more money than you can spend. It can get boring. You ever eat a whole pizza by yourself and then feel kinda gross afterwards? Being a billionaire is kinda like that, but with money instead of pizza. So, what's a bored billionaire to do? Well, if you're Mark Mateschitz, you indulge your passions. And boy, does he have a need for speed. Vroom vroom Mark's need for speed and vintage cars. Mark Mateschitz, a name synonymous with speed and luxury, has a passion that goes beyond the ordinary. His love for cars isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle, a statement, and a testament to his appreciation for engineering marvels. Remember that feeling as a kid when you got a new toy car? The excitement, the possibilities, the sheer joy of imagining yourself behind the wheel of a miniature speedster, racing through imaginary streets and tracks. That childhood thrill never left Mark. In fact, it only grew stronger with time. Now imagine that feeling, but multiplied by like 1 billion. For Mark, cars are not just vehicles, they are pieces of art, symbols of innovation and embodiments of speed and power. His collection is a testament to his unwavering passion and dedication. That's Mark Mateschitz and his car collection. From sleek modern supercars to timeless vintage classics, His garage is a paradise for any car enthusiast. Each car has a story, a history, and a unique charm that makes it special. This isn't just some dusty old garage with a couple of clunkers. Oh no, it's a meticulously curated collection housed in a state-of-the-art facility that showcases the beauty and brilliance of each vehicle. Every car is maintained in pristine condition, reflecting Mark's commitment to preserving automotive heritage. Mark went full throttle and bought Bernie Ecclestone's legendary car collection. We're talking 69 cars! This acquisition wasn't just about quantity, it was about quality, history, and the legacy of automotive excellence. Each car in this collection is a masterpiece, a testament to the golden age of racing and engineering. Ferraris, Brabhams, McLarens, you name it, he's probably got it. These aren't just any cars, they are icons of speed, performance, and design. Each brand represents a different era, a different philosophy, and a different approach to the art of car making. But Mark's not just hoarding these automotive treasures. He's a true enthusiast who believes in sharing his passions with the world. He drives them, showcases them, and ensures they are appreciated by fellow car lovers. He's planning to create a museum, a place where these magnificent machines can be admired by all. A sanctuary for car enthusiasts, historians, and anyone who appreciates the fusion of art and engineering. A shrine to speed and engineering. This museum will not just be a display of cars, it will be an educational experience. A journey through the evolution of automotive technology and design. Visitors will get to see up close the intricate details and craftsmanship that go into making these machines. Maybe he'll even let us regular folks take a spin in one of those bad boys. Imagine the thrill of driving a car that has made history, feeling the power and precision that only a few have experienced. Don't hold your breath though. While the dream of driving one of these legendary cars might remain just that, a dream, Mark's collection and his plans for the museum ensure that the legacy of these incredible machines will live on for generations to come. Bernie's garage sale, a bargain for a billionaire. Imagine walking into a garage filled with some of the most luxurious cars in the world, each one a masterpiece of engineering and design. That's exactly what Bernie Ecclestone's garage sale was like. A treasure trove of high-end automobiles, each with its own story and history. Speaking of Bernie Ecclestone, let's talk about this car collection sale. Bernie, the man who once ruled the world of Formula One, decided to part ways with his beloved collection of luxury cars. It wasn't just any sale. It was an event that caught the attention of car enthusiasts and billionaires alike. Bernie, the former Formula One boss, is a bit of a character. Known for his sharp business acumen and larger-than-life personality, he's always been in the spotlight. Whether it was making deals in the boardroom or making headlines in the tabloids, Bernie knew how to keep people talking. He's got more money than God, but he's also had his share of legal troubles. From court battles to media frenzies, Bernie has seen it all. Yet through it all, he managed to amass a fortune that most of us can only dream of. So why did Bernie sell his beloved cars? Was it a strategic business move, or was there something more personal behind it? Perhaps it was a combination of both. After all, even billionaires have their reasons for making big decisions. Maybe he needed some quick cash after that whole tax issue. Financial troubles can hit anyone, even those at the top, and when you're dealing with sums of money that have more zeros than you can count, things can get complicated quickly. Or maybe he just got tired of dusting them all. Keeping a collection of luxury cars in pristine condition is no small feat. It requires time, effort, and a lot of dedication. Perhaps Bernie decided it was time to let someone else take on that responsibility. Whatever the reason, Mark saw an opportunity. Mark Mateschitz, the heir to the Red Bull fortune, was quick to act. He recognized the value of Bernie's collection and knew it was a chance to own a piece of automotive history. And when you're a billionaire, you seize those opportunities like a cheetah chasing a gazelle. Mark didn't hesitate. He moved swiftly, making sure he was the one to walk away with the prize. It's a game of speed and strategy, and Mark played it perfectly. The price tag for this collection of automotive history, it was undoubtedly a hefty sum. These cars are not just vehicles, they are symbols of status, power, and wealth. Each one is a testament to the craftsmanship and innovation of the automotive industry. We don't know the exact figure, but it's safe to say it was more than most of us will ever see in our lifetimes. The kind of money that can buy you not just cars, but entire companies, islands, and more. It's a different world, one that most of us can only imagine. But hey, when you're a billionaire, who's counting? For Mark, it was an investment, a passion, and a statement all rolled into one. And for Bernie, it was the end of an era, but perhaps the beginning of something new. In the world of the ultra-wealthy, every move is calculated, and every decision has a story behind it. Section 5. The Great Wealth Transfer, Rich Kids Getting Richer. Mark Mateschitz's story isn't unique. In fact, it's part of a global trend, the Great Wealth Transfer. Basically, the baby boomer generation is getting old and they're passing their fortunes down to their kids. We're talking trillions of dollars changing hands. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a Formula One car on the last lap. And it's creating a whole new generation of super rich kids. Some people say it's unfair. Others say it's just the natural order of things. But one thing's for sure, it's changing the face of wealth and power around the world. Section 6. With great caffeine comes great responsibility. Inheriting a billion-dollar company isn't all fun and games, it comes with responsibility. Just ask Mark Mateschitz. He's now the face of Red Bull. The guy in charge of keeping those energy drinks flowing, that's a lot of pressure. Imagine millions of people relying on you for their caffeine fix. No pressure, Mark, but it's not just about selling sugary drinks. Mark has to navigate the world of business, deal with competitors, and make sure Red Bull stays relevant. Plus, he's got to do it all while living in the public eye. Section 7. Billionaire problems. The struggle is real, or is it? Okay, let's be honest for a second. It's hard to feel too bad for billionaires, even if they do have problems. I mean, their problems usually involve choosing which private jet to take or which luxury yacht to sail on. It's a tough life, but somebody's got to live it, right? But even billionaires have their struggles. The pressure to succeed, the constant scrutiny from the media, and the ever-present fear that someone might try to steal their fortune. Okay, maybe that last one is a legitimate concern. Section 8. The future of Red Bull, wings or bust. So what's next for Mark Mateschitz and Red Bull? Will he be able to fill his father's shoes and take the company to new heights, or will Red Bull crash and burn without its founder at the helm? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be an interesting ride. Maybe Mark will surprise us all and become a visionary leader, or maybe he'll just keep collecting cars and living the good life. Either way, it's clear that the Red Bull legacy is in his hands now. Section 9. Final thoughts, life in the fast lane. Mark Mateschitz's story is a fascinating glimpse into the world of inherited wealth and the unique challenges faced by young billionaires. It's a world of luxury, pressure, and responsibility. And it's a world that most of us can only dream of. But even if we'll never know what it's like to be a billionaire, we can still learn from their stories. And who knows, maybe one day we'll get to visit that car museum and see those legendary vehicles up close. Just don't ask for a test drive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories. See you in the next video.